You saw with my costume check with Lisa-san. Hey, Joe's eye territory so he packed 2 wet weapons that are so blind. Last time, we learned something shocking. Let's see what happens. Lisa has something to ask you. Yes? Oh my god, there are circles under your eyes. Huh, I didn't see much last night. Oh, so what was you wanted to ask me? Did anyone in town talking about me? What? Well, I mean about the idea is the guy with his nest and stuff. Oh well, I suppose it might be. I should do part of the culture festival, but well, Masaya-san, you sound smiled in amusement. TVS on the live article during the festival. I'm sure eyes were on you then. Right, that's true. Slumped over. And you know several times then too. My man was a pleasant enough guy at a glance, so he had no trouble gathering information. And then falsely make it to Vincent's. More desperate he was to clear that possibly came, and then anything that took to stab your ex-wife would have to be considerable. Why do you ask? Naturally, this time found something strange on my manner, and looked at me curiously. Well, I'll tell you later, with everyone. We want to say something else, but I ignored her and walked back out into the hall. I should wash my face. Oh, maybe it was a lack of sleep. Out of class, everyone came to Maria Hall, including Chiho, for the first time in a while, and let it slip. It was honestly sudden, but I'm going to be Vincent's for a while. What are you talking about? She leaned forward over the table. I explained the situation. It's really bad if I stay here. For everyone if it's in us. What? But it should be fine. There's a guardian here after all. But I can't risk anyone getting hurt. Well, that's true. You're a martial artist. You're saying, jumping fist to a knife fight. You have with weapons that significant advantage over empty-handed opponent, Masaya-sama. Yeah? Masaya-sama, what do you plan to do? What do you mean? Choose to leave, who of us will be safe. But Masaya-sama, what about you? That's right, what do you intend to do? Right, I haven't thought about what I'll do when I see him. You're going to see him? Chiho got my arms tightly at her with a voice that was almost a shriek. But I mean, I'm sorry to say this, but he's an Oscar and he's a criminal. Well, that is true. How do we sway back about this? Shook back and forth. You'd be in danger. Chiho. But to Chiho, she looked down at me with a severe expression. Even so, I can't run away from this. What? I thought I cut all ties with my dad, but it looks like things have come back to me again. I think as long as I'm his son, I'm never going to get away from him fully. She was in her grip, her arms fell limply to her sides. Don't worry so much. I'll just hand him over to the police and come right back. How am I supposed to not worry? Sorry. I saw tears running on Chiho's cheeks. She turned away from me and sat down in her seat. Here I am worried. Says-san, do you want trust experience? Not at all.
まあ、アスヤさん、喧嘩は強いけど。
Which has if you in fights?
では、マサヤ様、そんな時こそ晒しです。
I'm sorry, what are you facing? You need cotton. Huh?
晒しを固く胴に巻きつけてください。そうすれば、ドスの刃もそうはたやすくは通しませんから。
That's true. Don't got chainmail? Cotton's the next best thing. Maybe she's cotton. We didn't pass through it so easily. Right. It's not like a joke, but it might not be a bad idea. After all, one way or another, I should make preparations.
じゃあ、マサヤさん、あなたは本当に休学するわけ？
No, Sasan, you intend to take temporary absence? Yeah.
そう。リセさん？
I see. Rise-san. Tsuyu-san turned to Rise-san.
ますます勝利から遠ざかってしまったみたいね。
He's growing more and more distant. Huh?
だってそうでしょ？
What wasn't obvious? Tsuyu-san explained the matter precisely.
あなたこそ変革の象徴だわ。なのに、選挙戦を目前にして休学してしまうなんて。
I thought Chiho was a symbol of reform. Please make up your mind. I'm confused. You're a symbol of reform. You take a leave of absence just before the campaign begins. Rise-san's eyes. She smiled back at me sadly.
仕方がないわ。万世名が危険。それも事実だと思うし。あと、
What else to do? Your business is danger. You're right about that. And
家族の問題は簡単に口出しできるものではないから。
I decided to meddle with issues of family. Sorry. I bowed though.
ま、早いところ帰ってきなさいね。早ければ早いほど選挙にも影響が少ないでしょうから。
Just let us soon, would you? The sooner you come back, the less influence we have on the campaign. Right.
けど、なんだか張り合いがなくなってしまったわね。
There's really such a rivalry, you know? Besides, everyone's a real society too.
いえ、別に皮肉で言っているわけではなくてよ。ともあれ、マサヤさん、気をつけなさいよ。
Very respectfully. Hey, Sasan, take care of yourself. Right.
怪我でもして、恋人を悲しませないようにね。
Don't hurt and make your girlfriend cry, okay? There's Chiho. She rose from her chair.
ごめん。私、ちょっと、今日は部屋に戻るね。
Sorry, I'll go back to the room for now.
あ、千穂さん、今夜のことは。
Chiho-san, what's tonight? That's right, Chiho said she planned to sneak out of school tonight to talk to her parents.
それも、ごめんなさい。マジで。
I'm sorry about that too. I'll have to pass.
千穂さん。マサヤ君、本当に早く帰ってきてあげなさいよ。千穂が寂しがるわよ。
Saku and you have to come back soon. Chiho's gonna be yet lonely without you. Right. My request for leave of absence was kind of quickly. Had to expect them to object. She did that would be weird. Also, and so that's the elephant's nest. But I never thought I'd be leaving over something like this. That night I packed up my muted wine and looked around my room with sort of nostalgia. Of course I was leaving temporarily and could come back whenever I liked. But it was true that I'd be staying in this room for a while. Back to the old apartment. Now that I kept up the contract of the apartment was the one ray of sunshine in the situation. Remembering that I kept it up for the bastard in the first place just made me angrier. Well, I just aside, I've got to get back here soon. For the campaign. More than that and anything, for Chiho. I did not see her, but she wouldn't open the door. She just said I'm not fit to be seen right now, and that was all. She'd probably been crying. Damn, why have to make an amazing girlfriend sad or that old bastard father of mine? Damn it, I hate this. The old bastard hurt my mother. That was another inescapable fact. I commented the problem in a very possible way, and I realized that now my father was a criminal. Couldn't go his own way. Here, pretty quickly, I hadn't gotten much more than the possessions in Clement's nest. I so I gotta bring the key to my apartment there. So the key in my pocket of my bag, with that all in preparation for final complete. Tomorrow I have to wake up as early as I can. And running into her, I might not be able to leave. Walked out of the hallway. The room was quiet. It was too dark outside. Ugh, it's cold. Midwinter was so cold I ended up shivering. Even winter cold, it was freezing. My heart felt cold too. I hadn't felt as cold since the night my dad forced his death out of me and left me wandering the streets. But this time somehow I felt even more painful. Maybe it's because I knew what happiness was. It was a loving woman and being loved in return. That happiness moved me further and further away. The thought was heartbreaking. Damn that rat. She's just gonna punch him when I see him.
Masaya.
Chiho. You, what are you doing here? Roger quickly, your face is a little blue from the cold. Leaving early, so I waited. Chiho's hand just chilled through. You really know me well. I am your girlfriend. He put his hand on Chiho's cheek and kissed her. She felt a little bit raw. Guess she was not fit to be seen last night. I'm sorry. Guess we were ending up in something like a long-distance relationship. But you'll be back soon, right? Yeah, of course I will. Nodded firmly. She put her arms around me royally and I hugged her tightly. In a few minutes we separated. Well, I'm off then. I turned back halfway. She was still looking at me. And then... it seemed like a now just my memory rose up before my mind's eye. Chiho back then with the same hurt in her eyes, while she waited for a boy who never came. When the fire disappeared, the tears she had been holding back began to overflow. Even after all she cried last night, she wondered if she would ever run out of tears. As she watched Messiah walk away, a scene played into Chiho's mind of events she had never actually seen. Messiah went off on a journey to an unknown town. This is so strange. She hadn't felt this sad about it even when they were apart for a year. This time they'd been together again soon enough. She believed that from the bottom of her heart, so why did she feel this shattering sadness? It wasn't strange. She knew immediately without thinking about it. Because she loved him much more than she had before. That was all it took. Got to be soon, she prayed from the bottom of her heart. The reason they saw things that they haven't seen before, the other has seen, is because they are really close. And it's a video game. That's why. So the combo to you? That's all I got. Phew, it's cold. I was home for the first time in a while, but I didn't really think anything was just like home. Passed the luggage next to the door and went inside. First I opened the door to clear out the stale air. Ah, that just makes it colder. I was seriously shaking from the cold. Who lives near March? It's probably warmer here than then. Never knew winter could get this cold. I knew I wasn't going to be able to stand it, so I stopped by the appliance store and bought a heater. I wonder when the bastard comes back to Shigeoka. Probably 3 days after her attack. She was in the country, so 3 days would have been ample time for him to get here, assuming he had money at least. Although based on what Mom said, Dad was broke, she was surprised he had even managed to get where she was. They and Dad had a way of people, so he probably had ways of getting people to take him where he wanted to be. Hitchhiking and the like. All this fight, that's why I've been begging her for money. He must have been driven into a corner. His persistence was terrifying. Most not right though. He's going to come after me eventually. If you ever got desperate, you could always ask his son for help, like he used to. I'm sure that's how he would think. Like I'm gonna let that happen. His words as if in defiance of the cold wind. That man was a criminal now. I wasn't going to welcome him back into my life ever again. The gas heater blew warm air into the room. I finally settled down. I was glad I had a gas can too. Now then, what was I going to do? I thought about it, there wasn't much I could do. Just sit around and wait. I'm so bored. What was there this doing? You should buy a cell phone. I had turned the cell phone to the school I gave me when I left, so now I didn't have a cell phone at all. If I had a cell phone, I could call or email Chiho. Wait, I can't have to directly outside. Imagine sign said there were more like walkie-talkies. Besides us, to my lips. It is like an island. Once you left it, there's no any kind of people there. If kicked out of school would really be like a long-distance relationship. I wanted to avoid that at any cost. Let's fall asleep at some point because next thing I knew it was dark. Probably because I gotten up so early. Ow, 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 ow. Gotten away at the futon. Puzzle was stiff sleep on the floor. Hungry. Thought of cooking, but I didn't feel like it today. Really well, I decided to go to a restaurant. That's what I say it out. Now, as I'm set, my fist is awesome. My day is way back. I felt no novel again. That was better than full remember business. I pulled a phone box. Decided to hard try calling Chiho's number. Yes, this is surprise girl, Callie. Thought so. I had to go through the school first. Cell phones really weren't cell phones at all. Busy base, the operator said, "1 moment, please," then put me on hold. She made coins on the saw, hoping they put Chiho on soon. Waited to hear her voice. I wanted to hear her voice. I knew it had only been half a day since the party, but it was desperate to hear her voice. I wanted to see her face, touch her body. The longing welled up inside of me. It's the longest she's would really drive me crazy. Maybe patient I finally heard her voice on the line. Hello? Oh, huh? The voice had a call that it definitely wasn't Chiho. We told her with Saikun. We cannot have outsiders contacting our students. These are missions after all. Outsiders? But I'm still enrolled, you know. I don't like you! I really don't like you! But you're going outside of school, about the same thing. She's pretty different to me. But it was clear that she wasn't going to let me speak her over the phone. I might speak to Chiho if I could. Do you hear me? I cannot put outside to our students. No because I reserve family only. That's message you like. No, thank you. Goodbye then. Put another coin and dial the number. Is this inside Girls Academy? This is like what Chiho's father. That's the first business to discuss with her. I'm sorry, do you want to be expelled? How does he even left the telephone box? So cold. What chilled do in body and soul.
Masaya-kunが出て行って、もう3日か。なんだか早く感じちゃうわね。
The theory is Saikun left. Feels like it's gone so fast. Yeah, she crowds the whole group got together to eat lunch. Don't side there, even this food seemed flavorless. Not warm for him. It's unfeeling. Huh?
Chiho-san, それは違ってよ。だって、外からだとなかなか番線路には連絡が取れないのだから。
Chiho-san, that's not true. It's just very hard for people to kind of possess from the outside. Oh, that's right. Wait, someone's wearing walkie-talkies. Maybe she took her out her school-issued cell phone as she spoke. School from the outside has to go through the school first. They're extremely strict. She just tried to call you. I suppose. Your mother and Mrs. probably stopped the call. This is very likely. I still be granted. Business really is strict, isn't it? It really is. That doesn't seem working in favor of integration, though. We know, because you're in a liberal society.
ことになって残念なのは本当よ。
You're so angry. I feel the same too. Besides, departure had immediate repercussions. Ty's stories also showed sharp declines in popularity in society. Yeah. I don't understand what this is supposed to be anymore. Chiho doesn't say anything like that.
マサヤさんがいてこそでしたからね。学校の変革は。
School was impossible because Masaya-san was here. Yeah.
いつくらいに戻ってこられるのでしょうね。千穂様は何か聞いていないのですか？
When they returned, Chiho-san had told you anything?
すぐ戻るとしかあいつは言わなかったからよくわからないのよね。
I just said he'd back right away, so I don't really know.
そうですか。
I see.
だって例の父親も今どこにいるかもわからないんでしょ？マサヤ君としても待つしかないんでしょうね。
That's what my father of his is, remember? All I can do is wait for him to show up.
私としてはマサヤ様の身が心配なんです。刃物ないですよ、やっぱり。
Well, sword sabers and foils. I guess there was size on safety. Now's a truly terrifying wearing weapons.
そうですね。もし怪我でもしたらと思うと。
I'm sure I think how I might be injured.
ただ、私あの話聞いてちょっと意外に思ったんだよね。
Really, so I thought it was weird.
意外？
What? Weird?
いや、マサヤのおじさんってどうもそういう荒っぽいことをする人には見えなかったから。
Mr. Sa's father never seemed like the violent type to me.
お父様をご存知なのですか？
You knew his father?
家が近かったから顔見知りではあるんだけど。
He was by, so I saw him from time to time. Like Saya, who could be surprisingly manly sometimes, his father was kind of a wuss. Of course, she might have thought that in comparison to her own father, so in the end, she couldn't be sure.
ねえ、リサさん。私、あれからずっと考えていたんだけど。
Hey, son, something I've been thinking about since then.
私、やっぱり両親に話しに行こうと思う。
We're talking to parents after all.
それがいいわよ。
Of course.
この後、いいかな。
Okay, can we do it later today?
ジェンは急げね。もちろんよ。
Chocolate on hot. Of course we can.
学校を抜け出す相談。感心しないわね。
No school? I can't approve of that.
なんていうのは冗談。とにかく、張り合いのない選挙戦は嫌だもの。せめて千穂さんだけでも、白百合会に戻ってほしいわね。
This is a joke. One way or another, I don't want a tepid election campaign. Why don't you join the Rifle Society at least?
そのつもり。
Right, I plan to.
そうですね。そして、お姉様が勝利する。これが最高の結末です。
Hey, let's not win. That would be the ideal outcome. Letter. I'll write a letter. I've grown so used to sending emails, it never occurred to me that I could just send a letter. I was necessary to inspect the mail, so I knew that the letter would reach Chiho. Passed the envelopes to the stationery shop near the station and hurried home. Right in front of the apartment, I nearly dropped my bag in shock. Yeah, I'm shocked too. Chiho. She was standing in front of the concrete wall. She was running towards me the moment she saw me. She hugged me tightly. I want to see you so badly, Messiah. Chiho, you idiot, what are you doing here? Oh, idiot, how rude. Well, took a glance up the road, no one was there. Sorry, calling you idiot, but what would you have done if you had run into my dad while I wasn't around? I do? Nothing in particular. That's dangerous. Oh, so you're angry with her. See what those mafia guys tried to do to you earlier? President of the Mafia, Messiah. It might be something even worse. He's an honest-to-God criminal. Anyway, let's go inside. Right outside your bag. Oh, right. Collect the stationery drop. Took Chiho's hand and head inside. Is that envelopes? I was going to write a letter. Letter? To you. Lock the door. Embrace Chiho immediately from behind. So glad you're here, but meeting you like this is going to make me nervous until I can finish these up with my old man. Right. I really am happy, Chiho. I leaned close to you, put his hands quickly on the back of my head. Where did you hear your voice? You too. I want to see your face. You too. I want to touch you. Like this. Saya. Me too. Me too. I broke away and moved to the futon, which is still spread out on the floor. Maybe you should put up your futon. Too much work. I knew it was going to be right back anyway. Right, I guess that's true. She had brought her face close to mine and whispered. Come home soon. Come home. To me. Right. Without you, I feel so lonely. It's so hard. I can't stand it. Neither can I. If I can't be with you, I can't do anything. She put down her cheek. I kissed it away. We waited until we both had settled down, then embraced each other tightly. As it turns out, Chiho just stopped by to see me on the way to talk to her parents. They were surprised to see me. I didn't really warn her or anything. Probably. And she wanted me to come with her. I was sure they'd be surprised. Listen, at first I thought it would be okay if I just quit, but I was wrong. Yeah. And she went away. Then we drove it home. Me? I'll stay in front of them. She opened that front door with her key and called out into the house. I'm home. What? Chiho, Masai-kun too. Mother after us, just as surprised as I expected her to be. What is it? Yeah, I have to talk to you. Chiho, Masaya-kun. Well, Dad listened to me. She suggested for her mother to sit down on the sofa. They were talking, I think. I want to help people who are in society. That's why I came here to tell you. Right to wise, because I myself want to change Vincent S. Now think about it, it really did push you awfully hard to go there. Do you really just like Vincent S that much? Is that maybe I did it first, but now I've come to love Vincent S. In that case. That just means I know I can have even much better school life there if it changes. Which means
私だってそれを望むに決まっているから。
I want it to change too.
素敵な学園生活というのは
In better school life, what do you mean? Turn the best eye towards me to face your parents again quickly.
マサヤがいるから。
Because Saya is there. That was a glint in her father's eye. Maybe it was just my imagination.
お母さん、この前休みの間には会えるんだからみたいなことを言っていたけど、やっぱりそれ無理だよ。
I noticed that we could see each other during breaks or something like that, but I really can't accept that.
マサヤが実際にいなくなって、それ分かったの。
It's just the moment Messiah was really gone. Huh? Why I take leave out to school because of my father. It's been a problem. Tell them about it. Her father showed up and beat him up. Problem solved.
去っていくマサヤを見て、私、本当に泣いちゃったの。
I saw that I cried so hard.
すぐに帰ってくるに決まっている。頭ではそれが分かっていたのに、どうしようもなかったの。
Though he'd be right back, even though I knew that logically, I just couldn't stop myself.
あんな気持ちが丸一年も続くとしたら、それってやっぱり辛いことだから。
And I feel like from here, I know that I just couldn't take it.
お父さん、お母さん、私自身が男性ヌの変革のために頑張りたいと思うの。
Dad, Mom, everyone works hard they can to reform Vincent.
だって、
It's okay. That's okay, right? Chiho's rose seemed as if they were set in stone. Chiho had always set herself apart from the matter of Vincent's form, but gradually she had come to want it for herself. Then, faced with the parents' wishes, she had shut that feeling away. And now she was telling them how she really felt. As I spent the past year with her, it seemed to me that Chiho had changed a lot for the better. What would her parents think? She's adamant in front of the whole time. At least he opened his eyes.
しかし地方それは不純な動機というものではないか
Chiho, wouldn't you call it an impure motive?
そうでもないわ。なぜかっていうと、
It's not because...
なぜだ
Because...
マサヤは将来責任を取ってくれるそうだから。
Are you gonna tell them? I should probably leave if you're gonna tell them. Besides, I take responsibility for my future.
責任
Responsibility? Right? Yeah. I know I could clean agreement.
どういうことだことと次第によっては
I've never seen this before. This is scary. Not gonna glitch out now, are you? Not gonna throw into a poem? I don't want that. I had enough of that yesterday. What are you talking about? That's before you started yet.
だって私たちもう離れられないっていうか。
So, where each other go? It's bad. He's really pissed. Dad, Mom, don't say that. Prepare yourself and bow down low. Please give me your daughter.
わしを乗り越えてからにしろ
Only after you defeat me.
あなた
Dear. That basically happened without any provocation. Next time, what's Mrs. Vandal Blind? We'll hear this.